Aquarius. My name is Audrey Alison. This is your April 2017 forecast for the month, and this is a month full of retrogrades. I do have an announcement while I'm shuffling the cards halfway through the reading, but let's get to this month. On the 2nd of April, Venus is retrograding into the sign of Pisces. She's been retrograde since the 4th of March, but now she's going back into the second house for you. And this is through April 15th, going direct on the 15th at 26 degrees of Pisces. So this Venusian review is occurring in your finance sector. This is about rebudgeting and where your money is coming in, where it's going. This could be about your own self-confidence and your own self-worth. And when Venus retrogrades there, we tend to notice maybe what we need to get a hold of, maybe negative self-talk or self-deprecation, something like that can be honed in on and fixed. On the 6th, Saturn is retrograding, and this will be at 27 degrees of Sagittarius, affecting the area of your friendships through August 25th, going direct at 21 degrees of Sagittarius then. So the 11th house of goals and friendships and social clubs and organizations are being reviewed, and there's some restriction, even more than normal here. And some of you haven't really been spending a lot of time with friends. Some of you might have some friends that don't think you're making the right decisions in your life or putting in their 2 cents, and maybe you're not spending as much time with them. This review could see some karmic relationships come to an end if you're feeling that you are not clicking with some of the clubs you're with or friends in your life. So you might make some changes in that time period. But you want to pay attention to your friends' opinions sometimes too, because you might not necessarily see things for what they are at times, and your friend's advice is helpful. But you see how that applies for every Aquarian. Aquarians generally have a good grasp on what they need to do. You're a very intelligent sign. On the 9th, Mercury retrogrades, and this is at 4 degrees of Taurus through May 3rd. And this will affect the 4th house of home, mother, your home environment. Mercury retrograde here is your foundation. Some of you might be returning to the place you grew up, and if you've never left, I think you need to see more of the world. If you've never left, there could be a revisit from someone that you used to know. Mercury retrograde tends to bring in people from the past, and having this in the deepest rooted sector of your chart, I feel Aquarians will be contacted or reached out. We'll hear, someone will reach out to you from your past. It could be where you come from, your hometown. Could be something connected to your mother in the home or the maternal figure. Again, watch communications when Mercury is retrograde. Technologies could be slower. Travel plans could be delayed on the whole. But for you, this review is in the foundation, where you come from. And communicating with your mother about something from the past could be a theme through May 3rd. On the 11th, we have our full moon at 21 degrees of Libra, conjunct Jupiter retrograde as well in Libra, in your 9th house. Full moons bring endings, closure, and some of you will be returning from trips. Some of you are putting some courses or certifications behind you. You've completed them. Maybe some of you need licensing or further education for career is what I'm picking up. You could find full completion around the 11th with that. Also, returning from a foreign trip would be smart around that time, maybe even before the retrograde of Mercury on the 9th. Our Sun on the 19th enters Taurus, conjunct the Mercury retrograde, and this is the 4th house of home again, so your focus is in your environment, Aquarius. I think you'll be drawn to stay home, drawn to be entertaining in the home. That's where the sun is shining, so that's where your focus is. On the 20th, Pluto's retrograde at 19 degrees of Capricorn. So, Pluto review in the 12th house. Pluto's intense, and your dreams have been intense, Aquarius. This is through September 28th. What's churning inside of Aquarius through that time period should be addressed. That's a pretty long retrograde, going direct at 16 degrees of Capricorn on September 28th. So you have a 4-month period of time where, 5 months, where your dreams are heightened even more so. And maybe the intuition hasn't been so strong for Aquarius, only because Pluto is taking from that sector from you, the 12th house of psychic ability and rest. Some of you have just been on the go. On the 21st, Mars, speaking of on the go, the planet of action enters Gemini. This works for Aquarius. Gemini is a sister, brother, air sign for you, so this trines any placements you have in Aquarius, your sun, your rising, or your moon. And please watch all of those forecasts for a full scope for the month. Mars and Gemini in your 5th house. For any Aquarians who don't want to get pregnant through June 4th, you have to use extra protection because this is a huge fertility placement. Mars is in the sector of children through June 4th, from April 21st through June 4th. This is also indication of pregnancy. Not that all of you are pregnant right now watching this, but this is a fertility placement, and could see some baby boys being seeds being planted for the masculine energy when Mars is in the 5th house for Aquarian. So extra fertile Aquarius. So that's your call. Whatever works for you. On the 26th, the new moon is at 6 degrees of Taurus in the 4th house of home. So we have Jupiter retrograde there, we have our Mercury retrograde there, and then our new moon. New environments. Some of you want a fresh start in your the 4 walls you're living in, or maybe the relationship with your mother, the foundation of where you come from. On the 28th, Venus makes a transit, now direct, into Aries in the 3rd house of communication through June 6th, smoothing over speech, editing, writing, journalism, public speaking. Venus in the 3rd could see a very beautiful vehicle in the picture, aesthetically smoothing over sibling relationships in the 3rd house. Local travel would be great from April 28th through the 6th of June. Let's see what the cards say. I'm shuffling the Morgan Greer Tarot deck, and just a little bit of news. The link below that you see, it's a course description for an online tarot course that I just finished writing and publishing. And it's an open course. If it's for students interested in my world of tarot, it's called The Magic of Tarot, Connecting Mind, Body, and Soul. I'm very proud of this. It's my secret world of tarot, how I find the deck, how I bless it, how I clear it. It's more about a soul connection to tarot. So if you're interested in the magic of it all, you can take the course or just click on the link and you can read about it and see if you're interested. But it's exciting for me because it's just another realm of talking and writing about my passion, astrology and tarot. So let's get to the cards. They're all shuffled. Here are April Aquarius cards. First card, Ace of Rods. What a spectacular card for today. I'm recording these on the new moon. And this is the card of the sun in Aries. This is the time frame we're in. This is also the seed of pregnancy. Some Aquarians are getting knocked up. Obviously the girls. I don't want to see any guys writing some crazy things under here, like, I can't get pregnant. I know, but we need you to get pregnant. So this is what's up. The Ace of Rods is the seed of action. It's Mars. It's Aries. Wow, another Ace of Cups. This is some pregnancy. Baby boys, baby girls, and fertility. New emotions, new passion, new love, new season, spring and then summer. Yeah, let's see what else comes up. Ooh, wow, this card wanted to jump right out, but some of you are having a lot of success in whatever these aces represent to you. Success. Maybe some of you have tried 6 times to have a baby, and now you've got it. See that wreath around that attempt? Or attempt. It's a wand, but I feel like some of you Aquarians have been trying. Ah, thank you. Uranus, the planet of upheaval, is with you in the first, I'm sorry, not with you, in Aries, but it's your ruling planet, and it's back and forth energy. And when this planet is in any discord with you or with your 5th house, it could make, miscarriages happen and attempts go awry. So I feel like you've tried a lot of times for this, and I know this can't apply for all of you, which is why you should check out your other signs for the scope, but this definitely is applying to some Aquarians because it's such a strong fertility energy. 3 of Wands. This is replenishment. Your ship is coming in. And this is a victorious energy. And the wands are fire. The sun in Aries. Right now. There's one more card. The Fool. Starting something new. Look, this is all about fresh starts. It doesn't get more fresh than the Fool who's initiating a new journey. Maybe you just moved in with someone too because your bag is packed and you've got your little dog here. That little dog on the bottom. Starting a new life, trying to get pregnant. Maybe you want to get pregnant and you're just trying and trying. I feel like you'll have some success if that's the goal. But this is fabulous for travel here, but victory here. Take action in your endeavors, Aquarius, because you have got some strong manifestation cards. 2 aces and the Fool is saying, yes, here's your clean slate, and you can initiate your new beginnings now. I want to say also that some of you took a risk, and maybe it's made you nervous. The risk has made you a little nervous. Oh, maybe some of you, like I said, you moved in or maybe you left your comfort zone or you took a risk in your comfort zone in the hopes that you'd have success with something. And I think you will. I mean, with the aces here, it's a yes. The aces are yes cards. And I'm just really getting the fertility energy when looking at the astrology. Mars in the 5th is a strong pregnancy placement. So we'll just see how that applies for you, and congrats for those of you who are watching this who are already pregnant. If you're not trying, this could also apply to creative endeavors. The Ace of Cups, see, I'm so torn, I'm so brought back to this fertility thing because this is the seed of implantation and then this is the growth. So it's like sperm and egg and womb is how it is and the vision I'm getting, but this could be creativity. What you put forth on the 20th, on the first day of spring, watch this grow into your chalice. Your cup runneth over. I feel like saying a verse, a psalm. You prepare the table before me in the presence of your enemies. You anoint my head with oil and your cup overflow. Only goodness and mercy shall come to me all the days of my life as I dwell in the house of the Lord. Okay, whoa. All my younger Catholic days, my Catholicism is in me. Some of you are receiving extra benevolence. Your cup runneth over. So keep humble. You don't want to get too cocky here. You don't want to get too victorious. But there's replenishment around you now, okay? So, and this could actually mean travel and maybe taking a trip to celebrate, maybe a baby moon. I always love the names of those. When people say they're on their honeymoon, but they change the name to baby moon. I think that's what it's called, right? Either way, maybe you're traveling to celebrate, or you're traveling to celebrate your victories with creative endeavors. I was thinking of this the other day when I launched my tarot course, how I just felt like it was a birth of something. I don't have children. Of course, it's not a child, but to me, every album that I make or every thing that I accomplish is a success for me. And I thought, wow, maybe people get tired of me posting about, I've got this going on, or I wrote this course. But then I think, you know what? No, screw that. I have to see everyone's kids. It's the same thing. I'm always supporting everyone's children's endeavors. So success is success, and it's relative, and accomplishment is relative. And I think that whatever your goal is, whether that is babies or not babies and other creative projects, hey, why not? It's success can be celebrated in any form or facet. So take your trip to celebrate your creative works, whatever that Ace of Cups and that Ace of Rods represents to you. It deserves a moment of recognition and applause. So congratulations, how it applies. I hope you have a sweet April. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.